Next time there's lightning outside and your friend goes like, was that lightning? I want you to respond with, nah, they're just taking pictures for Google Earth. I'm curious to what the response is. But anyway guys, what is going on? I'm here bringing you guys another Battlefield 3 video, and today we have a cool little topic that a little bird told me about, which is about Battlefield 4 multiplayer. According to that little bird, the little bird doesn't even exist. I don't know why I'm continuing with this. So anyway, all zoo animals and flyatory creatures aside, Battlefield is looking into Battlefield 4 multiplayer suggestions. Now I know what you're thinking right now, Nick, they're not going to listen to us. They'll just continue bringing the M16A3 and eventually they're going to bring in dinosaurs, and that's about it. That's what Battlefield 4 is all about. But I want to give them a chance. I want to give them the benefit of the doubt, and I want us to be part of this exercise, because if there's even a little chance that one of our suggestions is going to make it into Battlefield 4, I think that all of this will be worth it. Now in this commentary, I want you guys to do one of the two things. One, you can provide constructive criticism or suggestions by providing 3 things that you would like to see in Battlefield 4, or you can criticize my 3 things that I would like to see in Battlefield 4, because let's face it, my 3 things that I'm going to suggest for Battlefield 4 are pretty much going to be the things they'll want to put in Battlefield. I mean, they're the best ones. Well, 2 of them are really good. The 3rd one is more personal, and I know what you're thinking right now. What do you mean more personal? Is it Mila Kunis? Is it a brownie maker? Is there even a brownie maker? If there's a brownie maker, I want that in. That'll be my 4th suggestions. But let's just talk about the 3 things that I would seriously would like to see in Battlefield 4. And by the way, before I jump in these really quickly, I don't want what I mentioned to be like the theme of suggestions. This can be anything. It can be guns, game modes, vehicles, characters. There's no female characters yet in Battlefield. Accessories, unusual weaponry. So it can be anything. But what I am going to suggest are things that I have considered. And number 1 being a shooting range / editor. And I know what you're thinking right now. What do you mean shooting range / editor? Well, I want these things to be one thing, but we seriously need a shooting range. We need a place where we can practice the gun. Ow, I just had my finger on the keyboard. We need a place where we can test out the weapons. We can see like the bullet drop. We can see how fast they shoot and things like this. It would be awesome to not test these things in a multiplayer live server. And especially, it'll help a lot with choppers and jets, because so many times I hopped on a server and somebody just took the chopper, went up in the air, and then like went sideways straight in the water, and I'm like, okay, you kind of just crashed in, and he's like, yeah, sorry, it's my first time flying. And I'm just like, why don't you go practice on single player? Oh wait, there is no single player. So I don't want to like rip a page out of Arma 3 or Arma 2, whatever, because Arma 2 has an editor as well, and be like, hey, you got to add one of those things. But it'd be awesome if we could have an editor where you can actually set up a couple of targets. You can actually set them up at different distances and see how the weapon responds to the distance, and so on and so forth. And the other thing that I would like to suggest, which is kind of like a little subtitle within this title of the suggestions out of the 3, is that if we can play around the editor and put some targets, put some cars, some obstacles, stuff like that, have the option to save them, and especially save and share. Now, I'm not asking for a full-on map editor, because I think at this stage it'd be a little bit much to ask, and I don't think they would even promise it at this stage. But if they have something small, like the size of this whole market area around here, where we can mess around, put some targets, put some things, and save it and share it, I think that would like really open the window to a lot of really cool possibilities. And I'm not even gonna have to list them, because you're already imagining it in your head what you would do if you had the editor and you could do things and you can share it. I know, I'm excited too. I'm also out of breath. Now I can talk about this for a long time, but you guys gotta admit, it'd be an awesome idea. However, we gotta jump on the second one. The second one would be snipers. Snipers need to be snipers. They need to be awesome, okay? I don't want to run around with a sniper, shoot you, and then you kill me and I'm like, oh cool, you still have 48 health. No, I want like especially 50 cals to be 50 kills. Like, I don't care if you get shot in a piece of hair on your toe. I want your whole body to just disappear, okay? Especially with a 50 cal. So that's what I want. Like, literally, whoever's doing Battlefield, you need to jump in Counter-Strike 1.6, like, you know, the game that made all these games possible. So jump on Counter-Strike, play around with the AWP AWP, and bring that into Battlefield 4, please. Just, I don't even care if you call it the AWP. I'll even be glad, but you need that experience for snipers into Battlefield. Battlefield. The last thing that I want to talk to you guys about is a little bit more personal, and I know that this is where I'm going to lose a lot of you guys, and a lot of you guys are going to be like, okay, Mr. YouTube wannabe, this is more concerning you and the minority of the people. It doesn't concern the majority of the people, but you still got to listen to my side of the story and to actually get an idea of what's going on. Now, truth be told, I'm not a big fan of Battlelog because I find it glitchy. A lot of times the website doesn't load for me, and I'm used to having all that Battlelog thing into the game menu. That's how I've always been used to. However, I did give into the idea that this is a website that is not linked to the game, meaning that they could update the website, they can do changes on the website, they can do major changes on the website, and they don't have to give out a patch for the game. So these things would be kind of independent. So I thought, like, okay, this would be awesome, but like all the bugs would get fixed sooner and etc. And I know that some of you guys that actually know how Battlelog is are smiling right now, go like, yeah, right, bugs being fixed sooner, you're funny. Yeah, first thing that I would like to is, it'd be awesome if we actually had a privacy option. For example, last night I was recording some Say When with Big Mooney. Somebody was in the server and goes like, oh, is that Nick Bunyan with Big Mooney? Wow, guys, I'm a big fan of your videos, keep up the good work. So I said thank you, and I put a smiley face. Now, right after that, the guy followed us everywhere, like, I mean literally everywhere, for the whole recording session. And by the way, Say When, it's not a let's show up, play one game and post it. We play about 5 to 10 games for every episode that we do, because we want to have a good setup to be entertaining and have decent gameplay. Now, the guy followed us everywhere. Like, we hopped about 6 or 7 different servers, and we didn't hop because of him, but like we were going to different servers to try out different modes and etc. And the guy followed us in every single server, and every time one of us would get killed by him, he would write a lot of things in the chat. Now, I know this doesn't seem like a big thing to a lot of people, but this is the reason why I don't live stream Battlefield, because every time I play Battlefield, you guys can see where I am. Some of you guys like to troll, so you go on the other team and just go on a knifing streak and then just stab me wait around the corner and etc. So if we had the option to like hide where we're playing and still play and all these things, it would be awesome. Please do it. Why haven't you done it? It's been like more than a year. Now, the other thing that annoyed me about Battlelog is that if you guys remember that a while back I got hacked and they changed the email, the password, but they also deleted everybody off my friends list, so I literally had 0 friends, and they also removed me from a bunch of platoons that I was in, including my own platoon, the Bunyan Army platoon. Now, I did talk to a couple of the forum moderators and Battlelog moderators or whatever they are, and they literally say like, we cannot do anything. Like, I am not the owner of my platoon. Like, when the hacker removed me from my platoon, somebody random from the group member list became the founder of the platoon. Luckily, that guy was active. He was active after about like 2 months, and he's the one that actually gave me leadership of the platoon. But if you go to the platoon, it doesn't say that I'm the founder. It says that the guy is the founder. And even though I started like a whole forum post and I talked to a bunch of people, nothing happened. And I know this is just like a little bit of like just change the username kind of stuff. But anyway, this is kind of like my rant, and I want to hear what you guys want to see in Battlefield 4. So you can either list 3 things they would like to see in Battlefield 4, or you can criticize my own. I hope you guys have enjoyed this, and have an awesome day, everybody. I'll talk to you later. Bye-bye.